भीमातीरनिवासाय पंढरीपुरवासिने पांडुरंगप्रकाशाय विठ्ठलाय नमो नमः. मरुत्पुत्राय कवये भीमाय भयहारिणे श्रीमदानंदतीर्थाय प्रख्याताय नमो नमः. Dear children of God, Jai Sri Krishna, Namaste. It's the 121st day since the nationwide lockdown started. Anger as a subject continues to be discussed further. Anger is temporary insanity, as the saying goes, born out of helplessness. It stands for a negative ego. Man must have his way from childhood. He is used to self-assertion and aggressiveness. It goes on to rule from birth to the grave. It can cause deformity of the face and ugliness in the body. It causes imbalance of humor and leaves us seepless. It can grow enormous in proportion to make us commit the direst crime. It vitiates the vocabulary, accelerates the blood pressure, irritates the mind, exhausts the body, pains the heart, and leaves a scar on the soul. Anger is the direst enemy of man. An animal is angry by instinct. A man is angry by his will. Anger is a strange phenomenon which everyone hates, and yet everyone succumbs to it. It is common to all, but varies in degree. It can range from a volatile abuse to a gory crime. It can individually cause havoc or collectively cause a war. It is based on violence in the mind of man, leading to violence in thought, word, and deed. It has to be curbed like a snake throws off its old skin, slough, with detachment, as something to be thrown away. It should be curbed with a will. It is recorded as a defect in the noble and a habit in the ignoble. When anger is leveled against oneself, it leads to harming oneself, even to the extent of committing suicide. Anger at all levels has to be avoided. Anger is a fire to be extinguished with sprinkling the water of discretion. Only the path of discretion, viveka, can control anger, or else it's like a forest fire turned wild. It's like a flood let loose that does not stop until it achieves widespread destruction. One way of controlling one's anger is to stop the flow of imagination for a while. When one is angry, one imagines the worst things and gets more angry. Another way is to leave the spot of anger. The negative vibes will disappear. A third would be to chant the name of the Lord. This gives positive power. It makes us stop before we reach the precipice. It prevents heartburns and repentance. It is an antidote to ego. It is inspiration for the feeble heart, the insecure mind, and the troubled soul. The name of the Lord in one moment can wipe out tons of anger and plant blossoms of peace therein. It makes us recover fast from the onslaught of anger and brings us to the realm of equilibrium, sobriety, and tranquility, the most desirable state of mind. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Sage Narada tells Dharmaraja, the next enemy to be conquered by a leader is Atimardavam, being overkind, soft. Kindness is a virtue, but overkindness, disproportionate or misplaced kindness, is a weakness. A person is admired for his compassion, concern, and kindness for his fellow creatures and the animal kingdom. But where discretion does not play a role, the wrong person receives kindness and the benefactor suffers. काम क्रोध की आंधी छाए, मेरा छोटा दिल घबराए, लोभ मोह के भंवर भी आए, लोभ मोह के भंवर भी आए, छूटे ना पतवार केशव, छूटे ना पतवार केशव, नैया लगा दे पार। ऐसी काली रात है छाई, दिखे न अपनी भी परछाई, नैया लगा दे पार केशव, नैया लगा दे पार. By the grace of God, this was the first song the Lord gave me. Thank you.